stop XG just like taking up the whole map and just controlling up everything. So I am going to be going for extreme gaming this time around, but you guys are welcome to offer your counterpoint as we get into the game, which is starting right now. So let's get into it. Game number 2, PSG.LGD. Oh my god, they're taking out Lou straight off the bat. I changed my mind. I'm going PSG.LGD. Take it all back.
It's too late. You're not allowed to do that.
Shit.
The fatal balls on 5. Oh my god, the AD damage is gonna come. Oh no. It was so anticlimactic. If there was an earth spirit up there, it goes like, you're dead.
I think.
Tell me what you think. Wait, I have to prepare first mentally.
Why do you have to prepare first?
I'm ready. Give it to me. Give it to me straight.
Now I'm not confident. No, I lost my confidence in saying that because you had to prepare mentally.
Yeah, because I need to be able to, like, absorb all the greatness. What do you mean?
Oh,
you can't dig
when you
up
put it like that. Yeah, well, you can in Minecraft.
I never played Minecraft.
Oh, come on.
Too advanced for me.
You guys want to start a hardcore server together?
Yeah, please.
Build some stuff. I need friends, thanks. I'm just gonna say, I think this Earthshaker can kind of get a lot done. I'm wondering when he's gonna get the shard, the fissures from a distance, the blink dagger. Come on and slam. It's Earthshaker, and welcome to that jam.
Well, what I'm gonna say though is that Earthshaker is a lot worse for laner against Terrorblade than a lot of the other heroes that we spoke about. So that's where I'm a little bit worried. Just gonna give this Terror free time.
I guess maybe they will. It also kind of depends on, like, you just throw a stun and then you get damage from the Shuchi. I think you can maybe try and harass a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's just like Underlord is like a free win for that lane, for example, you know. Which he played a lot of Underlord in the past. Yeah, I know. I work hard.
Work hard. Yes. Play hard. Yes.
Why does it feel so good but hurt so bad?
This is a lot of damage though. Fatal bonds and the reflection.
Yeah.
That is not fun to deal with.
And it's also the problem with Shaker, right? You are not really here wants to go into a Hood or a Vanguard. So you don't build into an early ring of health. So you don't sustain the lane as easily. Could this be the reason they end up losing B-Cup?
We'll have to find out on this episode of Dragon Ball GT.
Are they done screaming yet?
No. There's always screaming in GT. Because it was the good times.
There's always screaming in every Dragon Ball.
True. I'm waiting to see what Ame is going to give with the Spectre. Back when we used to see Ame on the Spectre meta, it used to be that early Ags, and he would get involved in these fights as early as he could. Try and snipe a couple kills if they were to like gank over bottom and then farm bottom, swap lanes, TP top, do this thing. Like I feel like he plays this hero at a very advanced level compared to some others.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like, Spectre sounds very easy on paper as they aggress on him right now.
I'd say that,
flashback from last game.
Some trouble, especially with that Malefice.
Leave me alone.
Let me farm lane.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that every character hates playing against Enigma. The free creep tonight is so obnoxious.
It's one of the strengths of Enigma, though.
Yes, but I don't want it to be.
He's not doing too terrible over bottom. Oh, only 10 last hits, though. 11.
Yeah, Terrorblade has double that.
Not exactly. He's only 7.
Alright, Nico, do you want to get into semantics?
Yes, I will get into semantics.
Oh yeah, cool. That's great, man.
Very loved for the cast, I know. A lot of denies, though, for 11. He's at 11 denies. Almost as many denies as Faithion has CS.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a comeback draft from the Dire. Like, you don't expect to snowball off the lanes, but the team fights have a massive advantage. Or should, at least,
right,
have a massive advantage. A lot will come down to Paparazzi though. What can he make happen around the map? If a lot, the game is potentially pretty easy. If not so much, those supports are gonna go feed.
Speaking of what Paparazzi can do around the map, what about what Nothing to Say can get done around the map? He's onto the 302 build, which is that typical Zeus damage output build.
Yeah, I'm getting a bottle refill too. So now, like, my golden rule of Dota is if you get a bottle refill, you have to carry the game. So.
Just one bottle refill.
Yeah. It's unfair. It's a full bottle, basically. Paparazzi doesn't have now. But of course, if he gets his refill too, that nullifies it.
Is it all that Earth Spirit's not coming off the lane?
He might with Ember level 6. It's just very hard to gank Zeus nowadays with that jump. Want Ember 6 to exit an opening, but yeah, right now, not so easy.
Did you get
Terrorblade only one CS?
that Zeus has been picked in Terrorblade 6 times, and out of the 6 games, he's only won twice, so 33% win rate. It's a very small sample pool though, so can't really draw.
Was it a core Zeus or?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And also, of course, it can easily happen, right? Like, TB gets out of control, he gets like a blink dagger, gets on top of Zeus, suddenly Zeus is just dead every time.
Yeah,
There's definitely ways to play around it.
Mostly being played as a mid laner, for the most part, honestly. So, from what we've seen, it's
the rune. No man gets the rune. Oh my god! Wait, Sin Q got the fingers. Wow.
Has been killed.
Yeah. No bottle refill for Paparazzi. Yeah, I was gonna say they do have the Thunder God's Wrath, and Nothing to Say he's gonna use it. He's got the damage coming out of the Paparazzi. Will take him out. So Nothing to Say finally getting the first kill post Horn here.
He was literally just waiting at that rune the entire time. Like, yeah, you're gonna come back. You have to.
Golden thread.
Nice visual block. Shaker already paying off? Probably not.
Well, not for now. He's going first item, Blink.
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh,
under
Brown with
attack.
blink? Okay. Interesting.
Very impactful early with the Blink.
Look at Enigma. You guys already know what I'm gonna say. Like, they showed their Enigma first phase and they don't pick a good answer to it. Always makes me
Dire's
a
bottom
bit
tower
mad,
is under
honestly.
attack.
It's a little bit though. Have fun last hitting armor against 150 base damage.
And not too fun at the moment.
Ember Spirit is top. The Spirits are uniting against the Ember. Ooh.
And they've got the kick towards
They have a
old
black
11
hole.
who does have a black hole. That's going to be used. The damage is coming out of PYW though for Nothing to Say. Sleight of Fist comes through.
Well, he jumped
Only
in.
jump forward and he puts himself on a killing spree. Paparazzi taking some damage as the slight. Why though, with no moving armor, so Nothing to Say is in trouble. They've got Q coming over, and oh, the
He missed the
rounds.
rounds.
Nothing to Say though, hit with the Malefics and eventually should fall. And the slight is in. These heroes are here from the side of LGD, and they are whipping on going in Paparazzi.
I can't believe they did that again. This game is looking pretty bad already for LGD, honestly. Spectre taking bottom against Terrorblade.
Armin's been black hole so much this series.
Yeah.
They often, there's often a lot of discussion in the scientific community about what the inside of a black hole actually looks like.
Oh, Echo Slam maybe?
Hell, use it. Half of Gold 11's health and damage, and there it is. That's the Omnic classic to move to the lane to try and get involved in the kill. And he goes back towards bottom.
Amber Classic. Okay.
Spectre, I feel like a lot of Spectres aren't as willing to use Haunt like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty massive cooldown on it. What, 3 minutes? I remember the data was just like 100 seconds. That was fun.
Well, like, it doesn't feel like many Spectre players would do that.
Yeah, I definitely think we should do it. Like, just off cooldowns, have an excuse to just be inactive and fun as well.
It also, like, it puts the top. He needed to switch lanes. He could have. it also gets him involved in the kill, so...
Bullshit Vespa Spectre. That's gonna be a good farm enhancer.
A fitting bounty.
Should be sent back, right?
Do you like farm accelerator more or farm enhancer?
Yeah, I feel like it depends. QIW in trouble. Oh, look at that to say. All right, that was an interesting move, and I kind of saw what he was doing. It didn't look as cool because nothing happened, but he was expecting PW to roll earlier, and he was gonna heavenly jump in the way.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That was interesting. Razzi invis, waiting for his moment. There's the slight, and he's back to mid.
And gets a default illusion. Not the best room, but not the worst room. TB's free farming, Spectre is struggling.
So
Zeus is
Dire's
good.
bottom tower is
Oh,
under attack.
go ahead.
wait.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's gonna run away. So we keep seeing
Overgrowth.
On to 2. Nothing to say he's going to be putting down a lot of damage with the ulti thrown by this Zeus thing to kill on a DY, but they got the side of his steering chains coming through on to Nothing to Say. They'll look for the roll, but there it is, Fade Beyond. He comes forward, lands the fish, but they get the kill on a PYW. They've taken out 11 3 step from the side of Extreme Gaming. They haven't lost anything yet. There's the slide again to get the kill on to Y. They've got the steering chains and the damage in for Blue to get a second.
So you're allowed to speak.
It's really not as bad. It's just, you might notice the Roshan's health keeps popping up on the screen. I was like, why is that happening? It's because Emperor, every single time he goes to the water room, he's slant fisting the road to check for the Treant. He's making sure there's no Treant trying to sneak up on him. So he keeps hitting the Roshan and triggers the automated Roshan health bar to show on your lovely screen.
Which is very cool, by the way.
It's very cool, yeah. Super helpful during the rides. When he actually takes a bit of damage, it's a bit like, why do we need to know this? Oh well. Nice to hear that Roche is doing well, though, you know? We only ever hear about Roche when he's dying. Nice to hear he's just having a good time sometimes.
No, he's looking for a good time too, Nomad. It's Faith Beyond with the Blink Digger.
They may find him. And Chinoa camp he's in, and Blink pops Pusher. The damage is in. Now
He jumped in on Zeus.
after this pop, see, he's going in. They've got the roll that connects. They have the silence, the geomagnetic grip. They also have the black hole placed down.
Right.
In Q, Nothing to Say. They both die.
Yeah, and a wasted half. That's 3 minutes cooldown again. Yeah, definitely a slight misplay from Zeus. Using the jump, do like 100 damage is oftentimes
He was dead
Radiant's
already,
bottom
in my
tower
opinion.
is under attack.
it's a big investment, put it that way. Because it's the only real saving spell you have.
So,
Uh-huh.
no man, what's the timing on a normal Blink Dagger here for Earthshaker? There's probably not a lot of evidence in this patch with it being picked so infrequently, but that was like a 10-minute blink.
They're finding a hammer beacon.
Yeah, they want
Ooh,
him.
he's too fast.
Radiant's middle
They dropped the
tower is
roll.
under attack.
They visioned it. Wait, what?
So that was definitely the fastest out of the 4 Blink Daggers we've seen on Earthshaker in this patch. There's an average of 17 minutes. That's across position 3 and position 4. The fastest so far is 12 minutes. So yeah, smashed that. Out of 4,
That was support probably, right?
not that exciting.
Yeah. And most of them are support, so. And my catch, sync you here again.
I like that you said they smashed it because it reminds me of Thornberry. Found Q. Easy kill. Rods again, credit for that. There are a lot of heroes down here bottom for Extreme, so more space on the map for LGD to farm.
Yeah, this game could potentially get very interesting, like in the game, because Terrorblade counters Spectre, Zeus counters the Terrorblade, and then you have the Ember who tries to get on top of Zeus, looking for all the 11.
Dire's middle tower.
They find him. You know, first amount of damage now.
Roll, and they have down Faith Beyond. He is very dead. A kickoff, so Boulder Smash landed on Y.
Double chain.
Placed. They'll look for the chain. They don't get it. Heavenly jump away. Paparazzi's gonna chase down Y, and Paparazzi's now unstoppable.
Is under attack.
Yeah, his game is getting way out of hand. It's very close to BKB already. One sets up, he can jump on the Zeus and run him down basically. So that is what I was worried about for
Dire's
LGD.
middle tower is under attack.
If this Ember has a way too good of a start, it could get very problematic.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, Zeus can kind of be fine if you get to like a somewhat quick level 15 because you get the 350 health talent. But until then, you're a sitting duck.
He's going for the shard. How much is that gonna amp his damage?
A lot. That shard
Radiant's
is
middle tower
like
is under
something
attack.
happened when they changed it to a shard where it now gets affected by spell amp, where previously it wasn't. So actually, it's way more damage than it did before. It's always a massive shot to pick up, especially against a hero like Terrorblade, where his illusions also take that bonus damage, just extra damage.
The rune of
You guys
haste.
want a really boring stat you obviously already knew. Oh, there's Innocence and Paparazzi having a bit of a fight here, and Innocence is going to go down, but anyway.
One-sided fight.
Super exciting stat. The highest hero damage hero on average. It's Zeus. Wow. The second
Wow.
highest, though. Who's the second highest?
Ember Spirit.
Spectre.
Wow.
I know. Incredible, right? So,
I thought you were gonna say something like not obvious, so I didn't go with the Spectre.
yeah, no, it was obvious. I did preface it by saying.
I thought the first one
Two
was
minute grip and a fissure. We'll see if they find time lapse. Still surviving, but not for much longer.
There's a lot of lockdown.
The rune of illusion.
Yeah.
Raid Pack up again. I'm started in the tower. He's also going for the pipes, purely tank.
Dire's
He's going
top
for
tower
the
is
I'm gonna
under
run at
attack.
you Enigma style.
Dire's structures are
Look at
fortified.
that Rave Pack to him just standing there. Just looking at you. What can you
Dire's
do about
middle
it?
tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
No.
I think Blink Dagger is on the way.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Skull on Great Pack looks like
Middle
straight out of
tower
gym,
has fallen.
honestly.
Yes. Also, pretty much every pro player agrees that this item should be removed from the game. Thoughts?
I'll hard agree. No, I'm never here to disagree with those.
Rave Pack. Or triple engine
Radiant's
stack.
bottom tower is under
Stolen by
attack.
Lou as well.
I think Wraith Pack would be cooler if it just walked on one hero and it followed that hero around. So it's like a targeted ability.
The fact that it's AoE is just way too imbalanced.
Yeah. Just make it on one hero and it follows them around, going like, you know, a creepy little flying skull chasing you around. Oh my god, help me!
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
what
tower
that?
is under attack.
Well, it is.
Dire's structures are
I am
It's the
fortified.
Avenged Sevenfold logo, which I find really weird, but that's the reference like 3 people in chat are gonna get. Shout out to you guys.
I'm not one of them.
Radiant's bottom tower
also in
is
chat.
under attack.
Yes, you are, don't lie.
I've never been chat.
Who would ever be in chat at a time like this?
Flag's not high enough for the mouth talking chat.
Radiant's top
I'm
tower
sorry.
is under attack.
None of us are, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, the average chat MMR is 12k. We all know that.
Oh, really? I thought it was 13 at this point already.
Oh, yeah,
12K
I guess the
people?
average.
Please don't talk
Yeah.
chat.
You know, a 5 position, you got 12k.
But what
Meanwhile,
I'm just saying,
Zeus
same time
dodged.
to say?
I'm gonna
No, he
say
doesn't.
silence and heavily jumped so he doesn't get away, but the threatening forward. I'm gonna say he's taken out by Paparazzi. And this game is
He has a pipe on
going
Zeus.
out of
Still
favor
needed.
to the side of LGD, but they do end up trading for PYW. The greatest trade, though.
He's a buyback on Zeus if needed. Because there could be a massive Thunder God's drop. Are you ready?
Can it be?
No.
Also, what I feel like makes Wraith Pact really strong is it reduces all damage. Right?
I mean,
Like that. It's not anything specific. It's not like it reduces just this damage or reduces just that damage. 30% is a lot of damage of all incoming damage.
yeah.
It's not like this or that. There's no. Wow, Blink Echo Slam. That was quickly committed. They're gonna look to try to get paparazzi, but the haunt also coming in. That was fast on the trigger from Phase Beyond, but. No.
Yeah, they needed that extra lockdown in the overgrowth for the paparazzi. Like Spectre will kill the Ember Spirit if he's singled out in an overgrowth or something, but yeah. It's not gonna happen for another 2 minutes at least now.
Roll in, Faith Beyond in some trouble. Swarm is out. Got the Wraith pack again.
Like Razi.
So if Wraith pack reduces all incoming damage by 50%,
Yeah.
why would you ever build Crimson Guard pipe
Radiant's bottom tower
instead of
is under
feedback?
attack.
Well, that's why you don't.
Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that an item like that exists. Paparazzi chased away.
But to be fair, it reduces the damage they deal by 30%, right? But it doesn't increase the mitigation. Yeah. I don't know how it works in that regard, but maybe if you get like 30% from pipe and reduce that by 30, it's like it just adds to it.
That works actively, and that's why Underlord is so damn good, because you get 30% damage resistance when you come through this portal, and you then drop the rate back total, which then makes it literally 60% flat damage reduction, rather than if you've got two sources of damage reduction upon yourself, which would be stacked multiplicatively.
Is very, very, very dead on the screen already.
Is under attack.
And we'll end up falling. Time lapse, double damage on paparazzi, so it's time to run for LGD.
Man, if LGD gets 2-0 here, what are you gonna do, B-Cup?
It's pretty big because they beat 2 and 3, and 3 is like the most amount of losses you can have.
Wait, you stick before 3 at the end, right? Like, that's the plan?
That's what I said are probably gonna be, yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
What are they playing after this?
I want everybody to be.
Who are they playing after this? Well, it's tough. It's tough. I'll tell you that much.
RNG and Asta. Oh, those two at the left? Nice.
Yep. All top 4 teams have left each other until last, so good luck.
Well, I was looking for an overgrowth just on PYW. A little bit surprising that that was who he's gonna overgrowth by himself. Also, Weaver was looking for the Rotbatos, but he switched off to the Vessel and Veil.
What do you think about the B-Cup?
Well, with no charges on the Vessel, I think that's not great.
Is under attack.
Yeah, honestly, the Vessel doesn't seem like super impactful this game. I really like what all the levels. You know, he's just going pure tank Nigma. It's a tank second item on Terrorblade. I just saw that. That is ridiculous.
Blink in overgrowth, and now they're going to try and use the Mon. Cat Covering comes down to stop Blue. They've got the Thunder God's Wrath out front with an Assay. They've got all the 11 dead already, but look at Ame. He's just ripped apart by Lou. This is using the Aegis as well. Faith Beyond falls without using the Echo Slam. Nothing to say he's trying to get the damage pushed back extreme, but they're not scared. And there's no reason for them to be. Looks like PYW might drop. Fortunately, they can't kill him even with the Swarm on him.
Check up on back.
Searing Chains. Well, She's gonna buy back. Blue. Oh, the Echo Slam is a big whiff from Faith Beyond, and everything's just gonna fall apart from here. You bump back on Faith Beyond to have the Echo Slam, but it doesn't land it. They get the kill on a Y. It's a 7K lead now for the side of Extreme.
What is happening with LGD right now?
Yikes.
Devastating from LGD.
Wasn't quite Faith Beyond the ball with that one.
Ooh, that was
Sorry, I'll stick the stats.
quite off the mark from you. Your puns are very LGD-esque.
Is under attack.
Wow. I didn't ever know that could be an insult.
I don't think anyone would have thought it was an insult before now.
It's shocking, honestly. It really is.
A really bad echo.
I mean, it was also like a forced buyback. And not just him though, like everything is just off sync. They're not syncing up their spells together. much at all. Like, Arm went in and he was suddenly in by himself. You just told me about the classic Armor stuff. In, out, what happened?
Well, he went in and he got out. By dying.
Oh, I mean, yes.
But it's okay. I think he has one charge on the Spirit Vessel.
Yeah, it's also an interesting purchase. Veil 2 to amplify the Zeus' damage. Honestly, nothing to say. It's like the last hope and a good echo.
Dire's bottom tower.
He really would love to have this axe, that's for sure.
And this Satanic on a Terrorblade is actually a genius decision.
He never even lost the Aegis.
Yep, let's bring down. Did I need my picking him up as well?
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh boy. Thank you.
Fine.
And interestingly, on the stats front, Lou is actually closing in on highest last hits per minute record, currently set by Godkin. Still a little bit of way to go, but online goes on late, and he might get there. So it's just going to cut down.
Dire structures are
The last hit, Lou.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Technically on that kill, yes. He's right now at 322 last hits. What the number?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Funny number.
Crazy.
Dire's bottom tower.
He's got
12, by the way.
110 more last hits than Spectre.
No, but he's also Terrorblade.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, don't ruin my fun.
Sorry.
No problem.
I'll buy you an ice cream next time.
Ooh, what flavor?
Whatever you want. I can't shoot what you like.
True. Cookie dough. It is.
Cookie dough's fine, yeah, that's good. I'm a big vanilla fan personally.
And it's vanilla ice cream with cookie dough chunks in it, so it's gonna work out.
Alright, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is
I can
under
Ame gonna have the Scotty come next fight, and it looks like, nothing to say, if given a little bit more time, we'll have the Nimbus from the Ags.
Yeah, so there is still a lot of burst damage to be had from the Dire side, right? So, don't count them out just yet. I'm just a little bit worried that I can't really get fight started at all.
It just
Roll.
why? Juking, trying, and
Dire's
dead.
middle tower is under attack.
It's just, for them to get that kind of burst damage, what they want to turn this fight around, they really desperately need to be in sync. Like, if they're not in sync, it's just
They smoked up. Shit,
not
girl.
gonna work out at all, right?
Yeah, maybe they think they want to fight with the Treant down, and that's what but they have to be careful. They don't force it too much, because that's very tanky in the front line there.
Like, obviously, if they want to be in sync, everybody wants to be Justin Timberlake.
Oh, the
I don't know.
BKB
It's
again.
gonna work out. Beyond, the group comes in. They'll survive for now. They'll go to the haunt. They look for PYW. They get the kill there on the Earth Spirit. Set series change.
This could be what they needed. No spirits.
Getting run down. They've got the Spirit Vessel on, and they'll get to LG.
Wow.
Finally,
Okay.
nothing to say. Getting so much gold from that kill.
Yeah, 1,000 gold going his way, absolutely insane. And here's that Terrorblade counter. So, yeah, very well done by that. Paparazzi really overstepping his boundaries there. I thought he had way more damage than he really did. Like, he itemized into Kaya Sanj, which isn't a whole lot of damage. It really just, like, it's not a Castellate or something. So struggled, killed the Earthshaker,
With
and
Roche
ultimately was taken down.
potential.
Very nice.
Regeneration.
I still question the decision of not going BKB though on the Shaker. To see if we can get one soon or not.
I don't really know how much I like this Ag from Faith Beyond.
Yeah, same.
I don't really.
It's nice
it
just
makes
snowballing.
much.
If you're behind, it's very rough to get.
It's rough to get. I don't really know what it accomplishes for him.
Same. I mean, like the reason why it's so nice when you're snowballing is because it gives you like a farming spell. Because it adds cleave to the totem. It's kind of one at the wave. But yeah, if you're like this with brown boots, just one chain on him could spell Doom. Even though there's no Doom.
Not yet. Not yet. There's not. Psychic Headband, that feels great for Extreme. We'll see who they end up passing that over to if it doesn't just stay on old 11. And for right now, it looks like it will stay on old 11. It gives them a pretty decent range on the Malefice. And they're setting up to control the Roche area.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
Psychic Headband for both sides and a Titan Sliver for Fire.
But you can see, right? The damage they deal on the Dire is still very significant.
Yeah.
Never gonna be leaking damage. Just can they get the good initiation or not? Yeah.
Radiant's
He was gonna go
bottom
Refresher,
tower
but
is under
I
attack.
like this switch. These heroes get on top of him, and he needs another way out other than just having to jump. Remnant found Faith Gun. They spot him, and they're gonna get that kill. He's like 52 seconds. That's not exactly gonna line up with Roche back in 15, which will mean he's back in 30 afterwards. However, at the moment, Extreme are
Radiant's bottom
not.
tower
The Elo is gonna expire though.
Rogue, and it's gonna expire, so they won't see this at the moment.
They're not gonna high ground. Against Treant, this doesn't do anything though. If you don't get his tower, might as well not try it.
It's just wasting time, but they don't think that Roche is up at the moment.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nimbus down to try and deter them, but that Nimbus quickly dispatched.
They have Glyph now.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
will they
is under
glyph
attack.
it? They do.
Dire's structures are
So the
fortified.
glyph, it's starting to heal. They're there. They want to stick with it. They've got the side of it searing chains. And now the heavenly jump, through taking some damage, but they'll hit the tower. So that's exactly what they needed.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah, I'm
attack.
surprised they didn't commit to the defense a little bit more.
Well, Ame at the
Radiant
moment
structures
is
are fortified.
farming a butterfly.
Radiant's middle tower
I guess
is under
maybe just
attack.
trying to slow it down and slow them down from going
Radiant's
Roche
middle
as
tower
well.
has fallen.
It's a BKB now in Enigma, so you have to be careful as Spectre.
Echo could have been an option there for Faith Beyond. Didn't quite see everybody. But they're going to try and make the move. They've got the Nimbus down with the BKB being popped by Paparazzi. They're looking for Xingqiu. He's in the Nimbus. The Midnight Cloak is in, and he's rooted, killed, gone.
No BKB and paparazzi now for a minute. But he has to be careful.
Things a little scarier for them, especially if they want to go into Roche, and they do.
Or they just go into the pit like this. There's no BKB and paparazzi. Yeah. They're giving it out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
From a distance, looking for an opportunity, but he's going to be spotted. The roll comes in. They can't lose Faith Beyond here, and he'll drop with no buyback. He is
And
short
Faith
5
Beyond
gold,
is...
though.
His game has been super rough.
I don't know if he wants to commit the buyback, but I mean, Extreme has done the little things right to get this Aegis, to get this shard. LGD never really looking like they were gonna go for that Roche.
You remember my last the question in my last game, or in our last game that we just did?
With Faith Beyond.
No, Ahmed, like when it was last we have seen a bad game like that from him. Look at Björn now, like his game is atrocious.
8 and 10, yeah.
Yeah, like he has not had a game like that, and I was gonna say almost forever. Like even his Mars games where it didn't go super well,
Dire's
they're way
middle
better than
tower
this.
has fallen.
Makes me wonder what's happening.
So, Spectre does have the butterfly going. Basher next. You had Y pushing the bottom lane. But LGD, they're on their heels.
Is it the hooves?
Oh, I almost MK'd down already, Terrorblade, so Terrorblade won't do anything.
Not really sure they have the chase.
A golden blade.
Not really sure you want to fight into an Aegis either.
Yeah, fights are very difficult from this point onwards.
It really needs to be perfect. They're going to look to get Y. Y taking a lot of damage immediately. They go to the hunt, the kill, and a PW. The chaos offering is in. They'll take out Y. They'll take out DY. Here's dead on the side of Extreme Gaming with Black Hole being used. It locks up to stay with the BKB. Because of the heavily jump, but the damage is there from Blue to make sure this Zeus ends up dead. Faith Beyond's on the run. He's got the Fatal Bonds on him. He'll smoke himself up. Look over at Ame. They're going to continue to chase. They've got the buyback coming up from DY. Faith Beyond maybe looking for a way to Echo Slam in, and he'll jump. He'll Echo, but he just does not have the follow-up damage. They'll time-lapse, they'll sunder, they'll steering chase. He's got the lockdown. He's on his Zincu. They take out this Fever. I guess in a way it's okay by getting Ame out alive, but you've now blown pretty much everything and nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and on Terrorblade, pretty much free to just take the buildings up in, what, 40? Might be 2 sides. Well, Treant, but he can't delay that much either. I'm shocked. The extremes actually make LGD look this bad.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Didn't expect that when the series started, honestly.
No, I didn't.
Then again, I didn't
either.
expect LGD to lose to VG or even either.
Yeah, sadly doesn't look like Limit's going to overtake the current GPM record on Terrorblade, which is currently held by Kaiko from Shenzhen at 1000 GPM. 1009 to be exact. But yeah, this game too quickly for that to be reached. But maybe, you know, if LGD hold on in here and don't just lose the game right now. Still some hopium that we get a record.
Oh, we got Zeus at least, but yeah.
Yeah.
They're not getting
Mega creeps.
knocking very aggressively.
Miss.
Panic.
With the shard, they're trying to get the lockdown here. Under the time lapse, little heaven. It's a black hole for the moment, but they still have Aegis for another minute and 15. They can continue to knock on the door of this top set of racks for as long as they really want while that Aegis is up. What can he do? He's about to be level 25. Like, is that even enough? He wants the Batcher. Doesn't feel like free reign in this game at all.
Yeah, Spectre can't carry Terrorblade. Like, it's a direct counter matchup on the carry department, and he's like 10,000 up ahead. So, Steel Bash is already there to counter his Dispersion. MKB is there to counter his Butterfly. Whenever Spectre is in the fight and TB is next to her, she's gonna blow up.
It's pretty far forward. The Fissure comes out. They'll heavily jump back. They've got the totem that's going to continue to get that lockdown. They go into the Metamorphosis. Back protection is up. And now it's gone. So Lou taking damage. There's the Nimbus, but he's got the Satanic. The Satanic bought it the second. They'll go to the home. Try to get the damage out on the Luke, but it's going to be there. The BKB pop. They get the gun to DY. DY back in the last fight, but they take out wide. So now, without this Treant, without the living armor, do they have enough survivability to go back in and get these heroes on the side of the street gaming? They lost the Aegis. There's the black hole. It's on Ame. They also have themselves going into the Echo Slam to get through the Terrorblade. And now Ame trying to survive. They got the totem over the account of PYW. The bottom being used by Ame.
Oh my god.
Paparazzi now using the remnants to try and run, but they've also got another hit with BKB. Paparazzi on the run. Fissure doesn't land. Paparazzi, he's out. He is gone. But they did get loot. They did get a little bit here from the side of LGD. I don't know if it's really good enough to hold. Both racks are still up. Cost them the buyback on Ame though.
Yeah, but at least the game is still on, right? If Spectre reaches like this slot territory, it can get very scary. Yeah. That's just, can you ever reach critical mass against Terrorblade? It's a real question. Zeus and Faith Beyond, they worked very well together there. Like, nice chain stuns, combination of spells.
Rune of illusion.
If all that had been the case a little bit earlier, Armor would probably, you know, be a little bit happier in the state of the game.
I just want to point out that there's no reason for Ame to buy back in that fight. Like, the fight was over. He brought back to try and kill the Ember Spirit, who just Ember Spirited away, you know? So they've given them a win condition on Extreme Gaming. As much as good as this defense looked, like, I feel like that buyback just makes it just leaves a bad taste in the mouth. Almost.
Yeah, the thing is though with the buyback, if they do get that kill on Paparazzi, that's a big amount of gold Ame could have gotten. Like, it would have been worth the buyback. Like, yeah, he's got the death time. You have to go all out and you have to get the Paparazzi there. He's just having free reign of the game.
Well, what happened is Now they don't have buyback, so Armor's going to be very scared. He's going to for Heart next. And Sky into a Vessel. Potentially also very rough. They have a lot of ways. Like, I feel like everything he's itemizing into is already sort of countered.
What do you
Nothing
feel
to
about the
say
already
needs... Yeah, because they have Vessel as well as Guardian.
Right, and the Midnight Pulse as well, right?
Yeah. What they need really is a Timeless Relic for this, so you can carry the game.
Extreme doesn't have a Guardian.
I don't? Yeah. Oh, Terrorblade didn't go for one. I just assumed he did. Never mind.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Showing up the other way, nothing to say. He's going to use that heavenly jump. Beyond on the other side of the fight, Paparazzi kind of clips himself with that blink dagger and now gets the remnant down to the low grounds. InQ looking to scout a little bit. It's an awkward fight. Blink, Echo, Simon. So we're going to land on a one. They've got themselves a hunt as well as the chaotic offering coming out. But they get the kill to DY as well as all the 11 is back immediately. The dunk right on top of PW. Looking for the fissure. Ami's got the damage coming out with Paparazzi pop with the BKB. They've got Luke coming over them with the BKB and the over as well. There's the overgrowth. It's a perfectly placed overgrowth. They're still trying to get the damage on a PYW. The chase with the roll. Sleight of Fist coming out. PW ends up dead. Beat beyond. Gun with the BKB. Popeye nothing to say. Why on the run, but Magnetize gets the kill there. It's actually, I believe, Paparazzi who finishes him off. As he's got that shard, so the damage over time from that remnant is what finished him. Ame survives.
It's making things work on LGD now, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Like, the initiations are good, the way they set belts are good, like that instant blip hole cancel couldn't have been any more perfect. Maybe they're on something here.
Potentially.
Any flip on Zeus is going to be big. And he's there very soon. Almost hacks on Weaver up as well. See what Timeless Relic are for the wrong team? No.
Yeah, if that was for the Zeus, that could have been massive.
Zeus has too much chance though. Goes into the AoE Lightning Bolt.
47 seconds till Roche is up.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty hard to contest. If LGD can win that fight there, maybe they're even ahead of the game, in the game. But they need to get those neutral items. Like, Timeless Relic on Zeus is just king. If they can find it, it can make a very, very big difference.
And they're starting to get things done, right?
Yeah. It's just so hard to get out of place with like two sides down against Terrorblade because the heroes have to keep pushing and everything. Mega annoying. Refresh on the Ember, so he has 10 remnants potentially. 4 Sleight of Fists also instantly. And of course, because that time is really.
Oh, Prism
Flicker. Uh-oh.
Ame level 26. He's got this Hardy going into the Bloodthorn next. The buyback situation is yes on Terrorblade and Zeus, yes on Warlock and Treant. So openings for both teams in terms of if somebody dies, right?
Yeah. Spectre's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Plus, of course, you can always just hunt back into the fight if you ever die.
Spectre's buyback on cooldown for another 2.5 minutes.
Rogue is up. That could be a very big one. Terrorblade from Terrorblade.
Yeah. You need to make a move, it feels like, if you're the side of LGD. They'll get a remnant out there.
Cancel.
If they can make the move, yeah, especially with that dart. He does have the ability to cancel those blink daggers.
They could burst loot, they have a Hex.
And they've got Fissure blocking him inside the pit. See how comfortable he is with that. He's going to put himself a swarm. They go over, they open Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chase. They've got the Chaotic offering coming out as well as the Magnetic Grip against the Shikuchi off. It's not going to matter. Shikuchi ends up going down for 15 seconds. There's the buyback. Nimbus is in. Although I'm with the BKB, he runs away with this BKB, but they're chasing BKB. I'm going to pull back on Ame! Oh, but the Fissure coming in from beyond. They're going to kill the one. They're going to take it a skid here on the side of LGD. They've got the Searing Chains. That will take them out. There's the
It's not happening here.
Treant is going to be popping over left. They're running away from Blue. There's no buyback on Ame. He's dead for 2 minutes. It's a triple kill for Blue. And he ends up surviving it all. And they'll be going into Roche to claim their prize. There is no Ame for 2 minutes. Buyback's on cooldown still for another minute and 9.
That's kind of what I spoke about, right? Like as soon as Terrorblade shows up, yeah, like his health didn't really drop now. Terrorblade appears in front of him, he's just dead.
Nimbus,
Paparazzi. Yeah. They had nothing to say now. He has no buyback, he has a refresher, we just bought out. If he dies, it's game over.
Dyer's
I might
top
even get over with
barracks
life, but we'll see.
yeah. I mean, he doesn't have really 2 Thunder God's Wrath at the moment to refresh. Got the Remnant down, doing that burn damage, living armor on the Zeus. He's trying to keep himself alive.
Dyer's top barracks.
And Paparazzi. It's going to be them against Mega Groups. The question is, how deep can LGD hold it? Finally, the Zinc back up. They'll look over at DY. The roll is in. They'll look for the boulder smash. But nothing to say. It's the BKB off with Heavenly Jump. They've got the Nimbus down right around PYW. Pops the BKB to go to the Thunder Gods. The and is being popped on DY. They've got damage with the Thunder Gods Wrath to get the kill, but they're going to be losing these 2 or 4 towers.
Paparazzi died.
Paparazzi! He's going to be gone. The Terrorblade.
Oh my god.
He's beyond Earthshaker, and they're going to try and get the ceremony.
Come in for the throw.
Over Beyond, looking for something to try and lock down Lou, but got the buyback coming out from Paparazzi. Ember, you get the kill. Nothing to say he doesn't have buyback, but they've got Ame in just 30 seconds. Blue continuing to hit the face. They're looking, but they've got the overgrowth. GQ trying to do the damage to Paparazzi, holding on and control the face Beyond. Blue now right clicking without the metamorphosis. Now Paparazzi gets the kill on a face Beyond who's getting buyback, and that will be the throne.